Hey guys, in today's video I wanted to share a simple message, which is fuck fear. Don't ever let fear hold you back from doing something that you really want to do or getting something that you really desire. I see this all the time where they'll let fear control them. They'll let fear stop them from doing things that they really want to do. And I don't really understand it. I mean, I do, but life is super short. Why would you let an emotion as transient as fear stop you from doing something you really want to do? Or in relationships or career-wise, people just have a way of letting fear control them. And I say, fuck that. Don't do that. If you can, I know it's hard. It's very hard. Believe me, when I was younger, I used to let fear overrule me all the time, and I wasn't happy because of it, because the things I really wanted to do, I would make excuses as to why I couldn't do them, but it was all bullshit. None of it was real. It was just excuses because I didn't want to confront my fears. I'll be really honest, when I was younger, I used to be afraid of women, if that makes sense. I'd be afraid to go up and talk to attractive women, and it wasn't because I was actually afraid of them, but I was afraid of not being good enough or that sort of thing, of being able to talk to her and then realizing that, oh, she doesn't like something about me, so, oh, I'm not good enough and it sucks. But in reality, one, that fear wasn't really founded in anything concrete because, obviously not everyone's gonna like who you are, so not every woman would like me, and I get that. But also, if she were to reject me, she'd be rejecting who she believes me to be, because, let's be honest, most rejection, unless you're in a long-term relationship, it'll happen before you have any idea who the person really is. So you can't really reject someone for who they are, you more just reject them for who you believe them to be, and you're probably going to be wrong, because you didn't take enough time to get to know them. True rejection happens when people have been in a relationship for longer than a year or 2 years, more like, and then they can actually reject you for you. But yeah, so basically, there was no point in me letting fear stop me from going after the women I found attractive. That was stupid. Likewise, don't let it stop you from going after the things that you want. Fear is it's basically an emotion that is only really needed when you're actually in physical danger. Because in any other situation, you don't really need to be ruled by fear. When you're afraid to give a speech in front of a bunch of people, you're not going to die in that situation. There's nothing that can harm you. So being afraid of it is kind of dumb. It's literally your brain thinking that something bad could happen to you. And yeah, maybe you could get made fun of or something, but it's temporary, it won't last. And once you walk away from the speech, you're probably not going to run into any of the people ever again if you're giving a big speech like that, or if it's in front of classmates, they're going to be equally as scared as you when their turn is up. So fear is just one of those things that it's kind of a bit of an old emotion, and you shouldn't let it control you. Unless, like I said, you're actually in physical danger. And in those cases, well, that's a topic for another video. But yeah, fuck fear. If you can, push through it. Don't let it guide your actions at all. It's not worth it. Life is too short, and if you're going to let fear control you in everything you do, you're going to have a lot of regrets down the road. And regret is just one of those things that can be easily avoided, and you don't want to experience regrets when you're older. You don't want to be one of those people who, on their deathbeds, just is going through a list in their mind of all the things that they wish they would have done, but that they let fear stop them from doing. You don't want to be one of those people. So I hope that, if anything, the message you get out of this is whenever you start being afraid of something, just say in your head, fuck fear, and do it anyway. You got this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci.